This video is entitled Controller Problems and What to Do with a Bit Over a Tunnel. Now you may remember, of course, the tunnel, and we now have a top for the tunnel. I've put a little wall bit there just to finish it off, and put a gap. I've gapped this wall here, put some concrete balsa wood painted there, done a back scene along there. It's a Wordsworth one that I always use. Same with the brick paper, and not sure where this pillbox is going to go yet. Probably won't go on there. I'm just trying to decide where to put that. And I've also got these. I won't show you the picture, but these are some card kits I bought off eBay, and it's to do with this bit, but I'm not going to tell you what they are till I've done it. So yeah, that's what we've done here, and I've just painted it with some green with some acrylic for now, because I've got to get some scatter. Of course, now lockdown's easing, shops are opening again. I'll be able to get the bits and bobs that I want. I've also done the fence along the back of there as well, along the back of the park there. I've left a gap there, so you've got an entrance to get into this bit. So anyway, that's what we've done with this end of the layout. And in fact, all the odd bits, corners, odds and ends of bits of the layout are now complete. As far as putting what is going to go there, you know, the boards and things. I mean, I've got the transport depot finished, bit with the canal finished. This is the last bit to be done. It's all in place. This bit, it's loose. It lifts off so I can get to the tunnel. I've also got a little a plug socket behind there, little socket behind there, because what's going on here will have lighting on it. So I've got a socket there ready to plug it into. So what else happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. My Gauge-Master combi packed up. The switch all fell to bits in it, and it just, you know, just wasn't. I tried repairing it. It just wasn't repairable. So what I did, I stuck my I've got this H&M safety miner that I use when I'm just testing locos and stuff, and I stuck it on. But the trouble is, where I put it there, and it literally, the back of the controller was over the back of this track, so of course I couldn't use that forever. So anyway, I had a look on eBay, and I thought, well, I'll get something cheap and cheerful for a little, you know, for a stopgap, and got this. 15 quid. And I'll tell you what, I thought I was going to get this as a stopgap, but I'm just going to keep it as a normal controller, because I think it's pretty good. This little screw here, I'll just put, I don't know if you can see that, this little screw here, you can adjust the takeoff speed. Or anyway, I did it with like the newer Hornby stuff and Bachmann stuff, so I use them to adjust it, because you put them on, turned it a little bit, and they were shooting off. So anyway, I've set it for those. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what it's like with all the different mates. This is my old Triang 37, and I'll tell you, the slow speed is absolutely brilliant on it. It's a slow speed taking off, look. Amazing. I'll just put it back in. I mean, this is an old Triang, so yeah, they're not the easiest ones. But I mean, it goes quite a fast speed though. Still get quite a fast speed out of it. But yeah, that's my old Triang 37 anyway. So that's not too bad at all. Right, so here's my one of my mainline class 45s, and it's really quite Now I mean, this one's quite sticky for pulling away anyway. So you can slow it right down to a crawl. So yeah, that's my mainline class. Well, one of my mainline class 45s. But kind of how it goes. But yeah, as I say, it works pretty well. You haven't got an accessory socket on there, but I've still managed to use my electronic track cleaner. All I've literally done is wire it up as normal, and then I've used the 16-volt power supply for the combi, and just wired it in to this, so it's just working exactly the same as it did. But and what I've done is I've done both wires, so it's in a cable, so I can also sort of walk about with it a little bit as well. I can sort of walk up to that end of the layout, which is handy for shunting, of course. If you're doing a bit of shunt, I don't have to keep uncoupling, run back to here and run back up there. So so that's that. I'll show you this steam engine as well, because this one is not, well, pulling away, it's been a bit little bit iffy, but actually this has got a better, because you can adjust it, the pulling away speed. It's actually better. I'm finding it's better than my old combi, to be honest. Right, so we'll give this little steam engine a run. This is what, Bachmann, but it's the old. I think it's the old mainline model, because it's a split chassis job. But look at that for pulling away. And it's absolutely beautiful. And stopping. So I couldn't get it to start like that with my combi. But literally, you just get that little bit of a buzz on the motor, but it runs absolutely fantastic. I'm really pleased, really pleased with it. Yeah, this is a Triang Hornby B12. It's just in the siding here, and you get a little bit of a buzz with the motor, but I mean, you just click the controller and it's starting to move very slowly. Controller's absolutely brilliant. Lovely slow speed control on it. Now here's one of my class 50s, 043 Eagle, and once again, turn the controller, you can hear the buzz on the motor, but how gentle does that pull away? Right. I'll bring it back fat. I mean, that's full speed, which is ample, to be honest. I don't want it taken off at warp speed anyway. So yeah, top speed's pretty manageable, I think. Yeah, so how smooth you can get. I mean, you know what Lima motors can be like. I've got a couple that just sort of take off like a rocket, but that's simple. I think that's just down to the gearing. But I say that's how smooth this one takes off. FX31. Now these can be a bit sort of funny with slow starting, but this one with this controller, like that, it's literally just ticking over that. I'll speed up a bit. But yeah, you can literally right down to But the controller is that's the arrow there. I'll try and you can see them both. And that's still moving, and it's nearly. That's stopped now. Look. No, it's still moving, still going. That's stopped now. So yeah, that's so the FX31 works pretty well. Right, I'm going to do Hornby Ringfield now. The only thing I find with Hornby Ringfield that they can be a bit erratic, and I've set this as low as I can because I found like my M7s, because they're new Hornby motors. Even with it turned down pretty much as low as it can, you turn the controller and it literally starts to move very, very slow. That's what I was talking about with the M7. Literally just touch the controller. You can see it's just moving. The controller is, look, I don't know if you can see the arrow is just where my finger is there. It's literally off the stop. I mean, that's the thing is, hit a bit of dirt on the track. But I mean, you can see how slow that was moving, and it was just. But that's, I mean, that's ideal for shunting, of course. Now that, of course, that's the newer motors and things like that. Now I'm going to put my Class 90 on, which of course is the Ringfield motor, and not too bad actually. It's not too bad running actually, this one. You did quite a nice little slow takeoff with this as well, but because it's the Hornby 3-pole, but it's not too bad. Once again there, so you get a nice slow tick over with it. Obviously you need to turn the controller more for this to take off. But I'll show you one of the Class 25. Of course it's a Bobo diesel, isn't it? But I'll just pop that off, and I'll grab my 25, one of my Hornby 25s, and we'll stick that on. And a lot of it kind of Hornby Ringfield motors, no two are the same, I've found. But this is, I mean, that's not too bad a takeoff with that, to be honest. It's great for whereas my Class 29, and I think, oh, as I say, it's quite, it's weird. Ever since I put new brushes in last year, sometimes it sticks, and I don't know why, because they're supposed to be the correct brushes for it. So anyway, that's Class 25. I'll show you the Class 29. I think I'll get my green one and I'll show you with my Class 29. Well, what have I done with it? Can't think where it is. No, it's on the shelf somewhere. I don't know where it is now. Can't find it. Let's have a look. Bachmann. Of course, Bachmann, you got the flywheel motor on them, so it's not too bad. I'll put my Bachmann 25 on, and literally I'll literally touch the controller. goes faster because there's a slight little bit of a slope there. But as I say, you still get quite a good fast speed with it. I mean, it's only end to end, it's not a roundy, so it's a case of, you know, and I don't really want them going warp speed anyway, so it's not too bad. What else? I've got the Lima Deltic. Yeah, my Lima Deltic actually. I got class 50 motors for these. I changed them because I had the old style, but this even pulls away a lot smoother with this controller. A lot smoother. Oh, it's gone over the isolating section for that and started setting the other one going. There's an isolating section on that platform from when it was a terminus. As I say, runs lovely and smooth now. What else we got? Let's have a look. Just sort of show with a selection of them, really. Selection of locos. How they run. Mainline class 56s, they run pretty much the same as the 45s, really, because pretty much the same motor and characteristics. But you know, we'll fetch it in. Let's see how we go on. Right, we'll fetch it in. But once again, so I find these motors are very notchy, if that makes sense. Once they're moving, they're quite smooth, but when you know, getting them to sort of start, they can be a little bit notchy and things like that. Pretty much that's it with the trying out the controller. I think I've given a sample of everything. I've got each different make. I even tried a couple of little N-gauge locos with it as well, and they didn't run too bad, to be honest. They were quite well. Now, my Lima Shunter. That was quite erratic running, but still quite erratic now. It's a bit ropey, to be honest, this one. But there's something a bit tight on it somewhere, and I can't find where. I've changed the wheel set for another shunter that I had. They weren't working, but it's still a bit iffy. So that just sits in there at the minute. I need to see if I can get another chassis for it. So yeah, that's basically testing this little control out. As I say, got it for 15 quid. I think I just kind of landed on it at the right time, because the other ones come from Germany, and they're a lot dearer when you add the postage. But this was 15 quid with the postage, and I think it's out of a set actually. But as I say, you've got a little adjusting screw there to adjust the pulling away, and I've set it to pretty much cope with all my locos, because I've tried it with the Triang ones, tried it with the Bachmann, and as I say, the M7s, you turn it pretty much starts, but I've kind of set it as where it'll work for everything, kind of like an average, if you like. So that's it for this little video. A few little bits, and I just thought I'd do a little thing with this controller. As I say, this was just going to be a stopgap till I get another one, but I actually quite like it. I'm going to see if I can find, if any more come up, I'm gonna get them, because it'll be handy, like, for my other thing. Because I mean, this, right, I'll grab it, the cable, I can literally walk up to here with it. Now if I shine it back along there, that's where I was videoing, so the end of the platform's there, and I'm now stood up here with it, so I can literally, if I'm doing any uncoupling or anything here, I can shunt, you know, do shunting and things like that from here, and then obviously I can walk right over to this end with it without any problem at all, and it just sits on there nicely, and it doesn't foul that or anything like that. So you know, I'm quite pleased with it. Anyway, that's our little video for this week. Thanks for watching. Hope you're doing okay with things getting eased now with the lockdown, and I can't wait for the swap meets to start up again. Anyway, thanks for watching. Happy modelling. Take care. Bye for now.